what we've said is that we will make sure every child in primary school gets a school lunch, a free school lunch, eaten together, so that every child is entitled to that lunch, they get it together, and what a great memory for the rest of their lives. We all grew up having lunch together, chatting about things, because that's what education is about. But it's also about imagination. So we're going to introduce a pupil premium for the arts so that every child can learn a musical instrument. Because children have imagination. I was just asked what my favourite poets were, and it took too long, the answer. There were so many of them. But children have imagination. And if they develop music, they're good at maths. If they're good at maths, they're often also very good at music. All these things interrelate. Let's not put everybody in boxes.
It's about priorities. So the Conservative priority is to give away tax cuts to huge corporations. It is to give away married couples tax allowance. It is to take us out of the single market, even though no one was asked their opinion on that last June. That's their priorities, fair enough, but they are wrong, narrow, and I would say fundamentally un-British priorities. My priorities are to support our schools, our health and social care, to do what's right for our country, not to appease the UKIP wing of the Tory party. That is why fighting to stay in the single market is not just about what's good for business and our economy, your job and keeping prices down. It's about making sure there are enough people paying enough tax in this country so we can afford the kind of package we're talking about. It's about wise choices for all of our children to build a decent future for them.
We have always reported expenses according to the rules. What the CPS found very clearly in those cases that they looked at in local constituencies was that the local spending had been properly recorded, the candidates had done nothing wrong. There was an error made in our national return for the 2015 general election. That was, and the Electoral Commission fined us for that, and we have paid that fine. Other parties were also fined for errors that were made in their 2015 election expenses. And as I say, I hope they have paid their fines too.